Ukraine war latest. Ukraine makes important progress in counteroffensive. Kremlin critic reveals conditions in prison. The president of the respected Institute for the Study of War has given her thoughts on Kyiv's counteroffensive, saying the Ukrainians have made important gains. In jailed Putin critic Alexei Navalny has spoken out from prison a day after losing his appeal against a 19-year sentence. In pictures, damaged homes after missile attack in Donetsk region. Rescue teams have been sifting through the rubble after a missile attack in Kostyantynivka, in the eastern Donetsk region. The eastern area is where fighting between Russian and Ukrainian troops is fiercest, with the Kremlin intent on seizing the entirety of the region. Efforts continue to reach new agreement over Black Sea corridor. Official says Ukraine's move to create a shipping channel for grain exports is a positive step for global food security, although efforts continue to reach a new agreement over a broader Black Sea corridor, a top UN trade official has said. Russia in July quit a UN-backed deal which had enabled exports from Ukraine to sail from 3 approved ports. Since then, Kyiv has launched what it calls a temporary humanitarian corridor in an effort to break Russia's de facto blockade. 2 ships have sailed in recent days from the Ukrainian port of Chornomorsk using the channel, which hugs the Romanian and Bulgarian coasts. We see the alternatives that are being explored to export in a very positive light because the important thing is to get the grain to global markets, Rebecca Greenspan, who leads the implementation of the UN deal with Russia, told Reuters. Ms. Greenspan said while the new corridor that Ukraine is trying to open is among very important efforts, she added that the risks are higher. The only thing that will take the risk away and stabilize the situation is an agreement that will be backed by all partners, she said, adding she was unable to provide any time frame for a deal. Bulgaria approves sending extra weapons to Ukraine. Additional military aid to Ukraine has been approved by the Bulgarian parliament. At a closed-door meeting, politicians voted 141-40, with 3 abstentions, in favor of supplying Ukraine with defective surface-to-air missiles for the Russian-made S-300 air defense system, the state-run BTA news agency reported. They also agreed to supply small-caliber automatic weapon ammunition discarded by the Interior Ministry. Military experts said the missiles cannot be repaired in Bulgaria, but Ukraine has the facilities to fix them or use them for spare parts. The Chief of Defense, Admiral Emil Eftimov, assured politicians that the provided weapons do not harm Bulgaria's defensive capabilities. We have no intention of giving Ukraine the entire S-300 missile complex until we find a replacement capability, he said. Bulgaria, which joined NATO in 2004, still maintains stocks of Soviet-designed weapons and has numerous factories making munitions for them. This was a mistake, Trudeau apologizes after parliamentary speaker praised Nazi. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau today apologized after the former Speaker of the House of Commons chamber praised a Nazi veteran during a session where Volodymyr Zelensky was present. Yesterday, Speaker Anthony Rota, who publicly acknowledged Yaroslav Hunka, 98, in the House last Friday and called him a hero, quit and said he bore sole responsibility for what happened. Hunka, who served in one of Adolf Hitler's Waffen-SS units during the Second World War, received 2 standing ovations from lawmakers. Now, Mr. Trudeau has said he is particularly sorry about the predicament this put the Ukrainian leader in. This was a mistake that has deeply embarrassed Parliament in Canada, Mr. Trudeau told reporters. All of us who were in this house on Friday regret deeply having stood and clapped even though we did so unaware of the context. The Kremlin earlier in the day said the whole Canadian Parliament should publicly condemn Nazism. Thanks for following our YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the subscribe button to receive our latest information, and thank you.